Steve, I was just asking Andy, it's fantastic that we are in Nations League. How important and how prestigious is it if we can retain that status over these two legs?
I think it's important because of the work that we put into the group stage. We spent a long time trying to get into the top section of the Nations League. We managed to do that. We managed to get ourselves into a position that puts us in the playoffs. So, yeah, obviously we want to stay in it.
Η ερώτηση είναι για τον προπονητή, όπως ρωτήσαν και τον παίκτη, πόσο σημαντικό είναι που βρίσκονται στο League A του Nations League και να διατηρήσουν αυτό το επίπεδο. Και απάντησε ο προπονητής ότι προσπαθούν εδώ και πάρα πολύ καιρό να καταφέρουν να φτάσουν σε αυτό το επίπεδο και φυσικά θέλουν να διατηρηθούν.
Steve, can you give us some insight into the kind of biggest issues that maybe you're facing in this squad? I mean, obviously you've got the likes of Tierney, Robertson back. Does that give you a quandary as to what you're thinking with how you might shape up? Is that a bit of a headache for you?
No headache. A nice problem to have when you've got good players to select from. So we've also lost a few players in the build up to the game. Managed to bring some younger ones in, which has been good. It's freshened the training up a little bit. So it's been a good preparation. And as a coach, you want as many difficult choices as possible, and I've got a few of them.
Can I ask you? Oh, sorry, you want to?
So go ahead. We'll do both.
Is everyone fit? Everyone travelled? Has everyone travelled? Everyone fit in terms of the squad?
Yeah, everyone except Ryan Christie. Obviously, he's suspended.
Suspended, yeah.
Ρωτήσαν τον προπονητή αν έχει κάποια προβλήματα και αν έχει πρόβλημα με το ότι ας πούμε έχει να επιλέξει μεταξύ Tierney και Robertson για την ενδεκάδα. Ο προπονητής απάντησε ότι αυτή είναι ευχάριστη πονοκέφαλη όταν έχεις να επιλέξεις μεταξύ πάρα πολύ καλών παικτών. Έχουν κάνει καλή προετοιμασία και η δεύτερη ερώτηση είναι αν όλοι είναι έτοιμοι, αν όλοι ταξιδέψαν εκεί είναι σε καλή κατάσταση. Πλην του Κρίστη μας απάντησε ο προπονητής, ο οποίος είναι τιμωρημένος.
Steve, how are you feeling about the defensive side of things? Obviously the team did so well with a back four, but do you think about changing things potentially because of Kieran's back?
I'm always thinking of changing things. You have to wait till you see the team on the pitch, but no, listen, it gives us another option. So we've discussed it, we spoke about it, and hopefully we can come up with the right solution for the game.
But is that a big decision to make, given how well the team has done with a back four?
Yeah, the team's been good with back four. Obviously we changed the whole way we approached the game in the Nations League, the group stages. We went four. It worked well because we also had the little outlet on the right hand side with the pacer Ben, so we didn't have the option of putting Kieran into the team. So yeah, it's given me a lot to think about.
Quickly to translate, για την άμυνα, ο προπονητής τι επιλογές έχει να κάνει, μας είπε ότι δεν έχει αποφασίσει ακόμα πώς θα παρατάξει πίσω την άμυνα και ότι υπάρχει μια διαφορά με πώς παρέταξε στην φάση των ομίλων στο Nations League. Θα δούμε τι αλλαγές θα έχει στα δύο επόμενα παιχνίδια.
Steve, it's 4 months since the last game. You've got 4 uncapped players in the squad as well. I mean, is there any element of a kind of feeling of a fresh start and the kind of next chapter beginning here sort of thing?
It always feels like a fresh start to me after that winter break. It's a long time from November to March before you get your group of players back together. It's nice, like I said earlier, it's nice to have 4 new faces around there, a bit of youth as well, which is always good. And hopefully a little glimpse of the future. But obviously we've got the boys that have done ever so well. We've got lots of experience, lots of caps, and maybe the situation, the atmosphere here tomorrow and the opponents that we're playing needs an experienced team on the pitch.
Η ερώτηση ήταν ότι έχουν 4 νέα πρόσωπα, 4 ποδοσφαιριστές οι οποίοι δεν έχουν συμμετοχή στην εθνική ομάδα και αν αυτό είναι και μια ματιά στο μέλλον της σκοτσέζικης ομάδας. Ο προπονητής μας απάντησε ότι είναι πάντα καλό να έχεις νέα πρόσωπα, φρέσκα πρόσωπα, γιατί είναι και αυτό όντως μια ματιά προς το μέλλον της ομάδας. Απ' την άλλη όμως χρειάζεσαι και έμπειρους παίκτες που έχουν έμπειρους παίκτες, δεδομένου και του αντιπάλου που έχουν αύριο και στο γήπεδο στο οποίο παίζουν.
Steve, I was just going to expand. Keith, I was just going to expand on that. You've got these 4 new faces. There aren't friendlies where you can bring these lads in. In the olden days, you could give them minutes. Are they ready if called upon? Are these boys that are ready for the here and now as well as just being bedded into the squad?
Of course. Obviously, you can use 5 substitutes, so you can use 16 players. So anybody who's in the squad has a chance to be on the pitch. The Nations League is an upgrade on the friendlies when you used to play too many friendlies. So it's a competitive competition for us. But the boys that are in the squad, everybody who's in the squad has a chance to be on the pitch.
Δεν είχε, λέει ο προπονητής, ευκαιρία αυτούς τους 4 νέους παίκτες να τους δοκιμάσει σε φιλικά. Αν είναι έτοιμοι, αν έχουν ενσωματωθεί στην ομάδα, φυσικά μας απάντησε ο προπονητής. Μπορεί να χρησιμοποιήσει μέχρι 16 παίκτες με τις αλλαγές και όλοι όσοι βρίσκονται, λέει, στην ομάδα, όλοι όσοι βρίσκονται στην αποστολή, έχουν την ευκαιρία να βρεθούν στον αγωνιστικό χώρο. Γιατί παρόλα αυτά, λέει, το Nations League είναι μια πολύ ανταγωνιστική διοργάνωση, παρόλο που δεν έχει φιλικά.
Steve, you might be in a unique position as a Scotland manager. You've got the chance tomorrow to play a midfield entirely from Serie A. How exciting is that for you as the coach to realise the level that these boys are now, you know, playing week in, week out?
That's good. Obviously, the boys are playing out in Italy have all done reasonably well this year. Some have done very well. So for me as a coach, it's great that they're here. It's great that I can select them. Is another area of the pitch where maybe I have to disappoint one of the midfield players that we've got in terms of picking the side and working towards getting the right team on the pitch. But it's an area of the pitch where we're very strong and we're pleased to have all those midfield players available.
Πώς νιώθει ο προπονητής, λέει, που έχει ποδοσφαιριστές να επιλέξει από το Ιταλικό πρωτάθλημα? Είναι, λέει, γενικά πολύ σημαντικό για τον προπονητή να έχει παίκτες που βρίσκονται σε τόσο καλή κατάσταση και που μπορεί να επιλέξει, να έχει το δικαίωμα να επιλέξει. Ίσως αύριο να χρειαστεί να απογοητεύσει κάποιους από τους ποδοσφαιριστές που θα επιλέξει για το κέντρο, για το μέσο, αλλά πάντα πρέπει να μπορεί να κάνει την επιλογή να παρατάσει την καλύτερη ομάδα για τον αγώνα.
Steve, John Carver referred to George Hurst as a big kind of old school blast from the past forward. How has he settled into the squad, and can you discuss his qualities, what you've seen so far from him this week?
No, he's good. Obviously, he's a big lad. He's had injury problems this season, so he's been a little bit in and out with the Ipswich team. Scored some goals recently, which is good. I always like strikers that are in form, scoring a few goals. He's similar in style and stature to Lyndon Dykes, who misses out with an injury. So hopefully he can bring as much to the team as Lyndon's always brought to the team. He's a target player, and we've always tried to have that type of forward player because we feel we've got goals in the midfield. So I feel that George can help us to maybe score a few more goals.
Who is this player? Sorry, I didn't catch the name. George Hurst, yes. Μας είπε λοιπόν ο προπονητής ότι ναι, είχε κάποιους τραυματισμούς, αλλά έχει σκοράρει και μερικά γκολ, οπότε ξέρει ότι θα προσπαθήσει να κάνει ό,τι καλύτερο μπορεί για την ομάδα εφόσον είναι στην ενδεκάδα και παίζει στο μέσο και ελπίζουμε, λέει, ότι θα δούμε να έχουμε ένα ακόμα γκολ από τον ποδοσφαιριστή αυτό.
Steve, you mentioned it could be a night for an experienced team. Do you think the atmosphere could be a big issue tomorrow night? Is that something that's in your thinking?
No, it's not an issue. You want the strongest atmosphere you can get if you're a player, because you've got to come here and enjoy this type of occasion, this type of atmosphere. So we're used to it. We've played against good teams away from home before. Recently we've had a couple of good results away from home, certainly a couple of good performances away from home, or more than a couple of good performances. So hopefully we can get another one here tomorrow night.
Εάν αποτελεί πρόβλημα για αυτούς η ατμόσφαιρα αύριο στο γήπεδο Καραϊσκάκη, δεν αποτελεί κανένα πρόβλημα. Λέει, είναι πάντα καλό για τους ποδοσφαιριστές να παίζουν σε δυνατά γήπεδα, με δυνατή ατμόσφαιρα, να το απολαμβάνουν και για τους ίδιους, λέει, έχουν καταφέρει στα παιχνίδια τους εντός έδρας να πετύχουν καλά αποτελέσματα απέναντι σε δυνατές ομάδες.
I was going to ask about young Lennon Miller, Steve. How pleased was it for you to hear someone of his age speak so confidently about his chances, about his future? It's something I'd imagine it's great to hear.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. I like the fact that he's ambitious, the fact that he wants to do better, the fact that he's challenging himself to come into the squad and do better. Hopefully he comes into the squad, he sees the level of player that he has to reach to be a regular part of the squad. So, no. I was a little bit disappointed that the words that Lennon used got sort of twisted around a little bit. Why not be ambitious? Let's not knock people down for being ambitious and want to be the best they can be.
That said, John Carver, I think, said we all make mistakes as if it was potentially a bad thing. But
No. For me, no. I like the fact that Lennon backs himself to become good. Maybe the time span they used was a little bit short, but the idea is there. He wants to be better. So why knock the kid?
Which player again? Sorry.
Lennon Miller.
Λοιπόν, ο προπονητής λέει ότι χαίρεται που τον άκουσε που θέλει, που έχει τόσες φιλοδοξίες και να είναι, λέει, μέρος της ομάδας. Είναι πολύ καλό, λέει, να έχει κάποιες φιλοδοξίες και αφόσον μπορεί να το κάνει, θα δούμε αν θα τα καταφέρει και ο προπονητής ποτέ δεν κρίνει τη φιλοδοξία κάποιου ποδοσφαιριστή.
Good evening.
Good evening, Coach. I would like to ask if you have any specific players from the national team of Greece that you look up to. You think that they need more to pay more attention for them. For example, Tsimikas or maybe Pavlidis. Thank you very much.
Obviously, we know the qualities of the Greek side. Personally, I think they're a very good team. As a head coach, I've always tried to avoid singling out one or two players from the opposition because I feel that as a team we have to respect them as a team. Obviously, a very good qualifying campaign in the Nations League for Greece. Any team that goes to Wembley and beats England is a good team. So we know the strengths of the team and we know what we have to do to try and get a result here.
Εάν ο προπονητής προσέχει συγκεκριμένους παίκτες της ελληνικής ομάδας, όπως για παράδειγμα τον Τσιμίκα ή τον Παυλίδη, μας απάντησε ότι γνωρίζει τα ποιοτικά χαρακτηριστικά, γνωρίζει ότι είναι πάρα πολύ καλή ομάδα, σέβονται, λέει, τους αντιπάλους και φυσικά δεν μπορείς να μην σέβεσαι, λέει, μια ομάδα η οποία έχει πάει στο Wembley και έχει καταφέρει να νικήσει μέσα στον Wembley, αλλά θα προσπαθήσουν και αυτοί από την πλευρά τους, λέει, να κάνουν ό,τι καλύτερο μπορούν απέναντι σε μια τέτοια ομάδα.